What up, world? So I saw Planes. It it takes place in the same universe as Cars and Cars 2. It's not technically a Pixar movie though. It's a Disney movie. Um it has the voices of Dane Cook, Stacy Keach, Brad Garrett, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Elaine from Friends, Terry Hatcher. Who else is in this movie, man? Cedric the Entertainer, Sinbad, Gabriel Iglesias, Val Kilmer, man. It's a lot of individuals in this movie. Or their voices, should I say. And it has a lot of similarities to the original Cars. You have Dusty Crophopper, who is Dan Cook's character, and he spreads like seed and mulch over crops and corn and whatnot, but he wants to be a racer. It started off, I was like, man, this is like identical to Turbo, but it's not 100% identical to Turbo. And he goes to the qualifier, and he misses the qualification for the race. And then Sinbad's character, who first off, nobody has faith in Dan Cook character. You're a farming plane. You're not meant for racing. This, that, and the third. The typical nobody believes in me type stuff. But Sinbad hunts him down and basically says the plane that placed fifth was using performance enhancing drugs. And with everything that's going on in baseball the past few weeks, I thought that was hilarious in itself. So he gets into the race. It's around the world, you know what I mean. For example, I think they went from like New York to Germany, from Germany to India, from India to Hong Kong or something like that. Hong Kong to Mexico, Mexico back to New York, and it just all the obstacles that he goes through is what keeps you into the movie. Nobody believes in him for one. Every time he lands, he's talking to Brad Garrett. It's like a fuel truck. Terry Hatcher her name's Dottie. I don't exactly even know what she does. She was hating at first, but you know what I'm saying. She ended up being part of the team. And then Stacy Keach. Stacy Keach is just like Paul Newman from Cars. He's the old plane who trains the young hotshot how to race. The voices was good. Like every actor did a good job, you know what I'm saying, in their role. It was a recycled story, but I was still interested in it. Well, it's a good movie, man. Like it didn't have my attention like say a Cars or like Monsters University earlier this year. Out of all the animation that I've watched this year, I would say that this is probably the weakest one, but that's not to say it's a bad movie. Like there were some parts where I felt like it was dry, like some of the jokes missed me a little bit, but I don't, you know what I'm saying, like it's not a whack movie. There's a few adult jokes, those are probably the ones that I laughed at more. But kid wise, if your kids like Cars, if your kids like Pixar animation, your kids are gonna like Planes. So with that being said, man, Planes, it's straight. Like I said, take your kids to see it. They're gonna love it. It's not as good as Monsters University, Despicable Me 2, Turbo, The Croods. It's not as good as Epic. That's all I got. Facebook.com, Randy Little Movie Reviews. Hit your boy up. I got rhymes coming. Check out my channel for my We're the Millers review. It's already posted. Elysium review coming in the next couple of days. Flows coming. Um, that's it, Mike. Peace.